What's your opinion about that, Nuho, Asha, Aisha? Sorry. Welcome, Jorge and Bob. Do you think that we can disagree? We can disagree, and it's okay, Aisha.
Yes, Patricia. I think we agree to disagree because it puts colors in our lives. So it's boring to have just the same opinion, and we live in different countries and different bring ups with by our parents, different environment. So that makes this conversation in parties interesting. So no problem with difference. It's blessed to have differences for me.
Yes, and it's good to disagree and not to get upset and not to argue. And it's good not to interrupt each other, to be respectful. I enjoy when this can happen. And no matter we are maybe 10 speakers here, 20 speakers here, it's not about the amount of speakers for me. It's about being respectful. When you're respectful, we can enjoy things in a different way.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I wanted to comment on Ivana. Well, I think, yeah, like some guys are be like that all the time, as you said. But also there are guys who are like really interesting. How about like you try, for example, you do the first step, like you see a guy who has the same interest as you, maybe same age, maybe an interesting person overall, and you try to talk to him first. I think it's gonna work sometime. Like I know it failed with you so many times, but maybe that's because there are mismatching here. Like he's just a guy who don't respect a woman, or he is just a young guy in his early 20s, or maybe older than you. So I guess trying to find people who are like you, maybe, or like you guys are like similar or alike. Yeah, it's gonna work. Like, trust me, it won't fail.
Shams, you wanted to say something, or Nuho? I don't know who wanted to
Yeah,
say
but
something.
hello everyone. I trust you
But
all
but
are doing.
Ivana should reply because she has the right to.
Okay. First, Ivana replies, and then Nuho, and then Sham.
I was just gonna say that I've tried it like many times, but it never works. Eventually, the guy like flirt with me, like try to see if maybe I have like this romantic interest in him. So yeah, I always end up frustrated. So I have some friends, like male friends, but they are gay. So this is why this works. And I have one straight man, but friend, but he is married. So I'm relaxed with him. Like I know that he's not gonna flirt with me. He has never done something like this. So yeah, I feel comfortable. But most of the time, when they are straight and single, eventually they try to, like flirt with me at some point, especially if I'm single. So this is why I don't believe in it. But I know, as I mentioned, like previously, I know like a couple of people that have been friends with someone from the opposite sex from like over a decade, but they grew up together. So they have been friends like ever since they were kids, little kids. So they see each other as family, and as far as I know, they haven't like had any kind of second intentions with each other, so it's really genuine. And this is why sometimes I think this is possible, like to be friends with someone from the opposite sex. But for the most time, I think it's not so. Because I never managed to have like a genuine friendship with a guy, because this happens like over and over again, and I see this happening with my sister, with some friends of mine which are also women. So I think this is possible, but it's rare. It's not something easy to find, okay, especially nowadays. So yeah, that's why I don't believe it's something like easy, at least for us women. So I think if you are like someone that is not attractive, at least in their opinion, like of this guy, like that you're trying to be friends with, or yeah, basically, if you are not attractive to him, so maybe nothing is gonna happen. Like he will see you only as a friend. But if he feels any kind of attraction to you, even if it's a little, just a little bit, then you probably will be like in a position where he's gonna be flirting with you, and then you see that it's not
Like
genuine
flirting
friendship.
in a bad way, or maybe he says like compliments, like just
No, like
compliments.
really flirting, like trying to find out if you feel like in the same way, so you guys can have something physical, and start dating, like start being just friends. So literally flirting, like not being disrespectful, but making it clear that he has second intentions.
Nuho, you had something to say, Nuho?
Yeah, but hello everyone. I trust you are all doing well. I want to say something about what you said early about a different way to think. I think that that is so important to think differently. All of our all of us don't need that. We need other thinking or to build your mindset. To see life in other way. Sometimes you can stay with your own thinking or about or something like that can allow you to be very clear in your choice or in your daily things. But if you receive another analyzer, another thinking, that can allow you to be good, to be something that can have a good confidence about what he need really. I think that that is not a bad thing, so to take in account other thinking, other point of view, because in this life anyone can say I know all things, I have in all things I needed to go. You have to try to listen another point of view, another thinking. I think that in other way you can have a possibility to get other information, other point of view, other analyzer. I think that that is very necessary in all kind of relationship. That is very necessary. It is love. It is just friendship. It is even familiar relation. Kid have to listen with parent have to listen with kid. That is something I think that it is constructive. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Nuho. It's very nice what you said. I think that it helps you develop critical thinking. You can build your own opinion out of a mix of different opinions, and that's very, very important. Yes, Shams, you wanted to say something related maybe to the.
Okay. I can understand where you're coming from, Ivana, with how difficult it can be sometimes to have friendships with guys. I just know that I try to make things very obvious and I'm very direct with guys. I love having friends with men and women, and I try to just be very straight up with men. Like, I think you're cool, I would be friends with you. But sometimes this whole situation happens where, guys will still kind of cross those boundaries and flirt with you anyways. Now, I do believe men and women can be friends. Like, I have lots of guys that I'm friends with who have never crossed these boundaries with me and said anything weird to me. So I don't think it's like not possible or anything. But like, I just know that I have to be very like clear about my intentions and that his intentions are this at least aligned with mine. So that's just how I perceive it. I think like it's important to be very direct. And I don't think it's like that hard to understand. I think like sometimes people think because you're already a woman and because you're already a man, there's already some like biological thing where you can't be friends and you're already gonna like think all this stuff of each other, which I really don't think is true at all. It's kind of stupid, but that's just my opinion. So.
Thank you, Shams. What about you, Jorge, about this? I don't know if you could speak before. Hello, Jorge.
Sorry, I was helping a woman right now, being friends and gentlemen with her because she was mistreated. Of course, we can be, if we look at each other with no intentions as equal people, we can be friends. Yes, of course. Why couldn't we be friends? And so I didn't answer promptly because I was talking to a friend and she had a bad day today. Someone kicked her out from a party and I was trying to change her mood to be more happy.
Can you tell me her name and the party
No,
where he
I
was
don't like
kicked
to
out?
tell names. Sorry, I always like to keep confidence because
Okay.
I only tell names if the person allows it. I will do the same for any of you guys, men or women. If you tell me that you allow me to disclose anything, I will do it.
I will tell you, I perfectly respect you, but I will tell you why I'm asking you. Because I'm not, I don't work for Tandem, of course, but I've been here for a couple of months,
Me
I
neither.
would say more than a year. and I want this to be a better app. So in that sense, it was not curiosity. It was
Yes.
because I want to
Who
improve
did
the app.
that? Who did that? I don't know. I didn't explore with this person, this woman, who did that to her. But I told her that probably I will be kicked out as also because I like to defend. Even independent of sex, woman or man, I will defend. If I see that someone is swearing him, is not. I'm too emotional. I'm too, how do I say, empathic. I'm an empathic person. So for me, it's easy to go along with conversations with people. But when I see that people are not fair, I don't like that, and I let them know that.
Okay, don't tell me the name of your friend and don't tell me the name of the party. But can you tell me the situation? Why, if was there a reason, a certain reason for that to happen,
It
or
was
was
a
unfair?
humorous remark she made, but was not very accepted, well accepted by those. The guy was hosting, and he didn't like even despite she was trying to explain what happened many times. He didn't respect her, and this is bad. This is very bad when people think they know everything and they don't accept other people. As you told before, we are here to have great experience, not to impose ourselves to others, and to swap experiences. But she's in greater mood right now.
Well, tell her that maybe it was a bad experience, and that there are lots of other parties, lot of other hosts, and the app is
Of
a good
course.
one. So
I
that
love your
she must
parties.
stay here, okay?
Yes, I love your parties just because of this. You are a great host.
Oh, thank you, Jorge. Thank you for your words.
Yep. I want to say something about that. You know, Patricia, what Jorge just come to say, that is very true. You know, I get a opportunity to come on stage on a lot of party where you were the lux. You know, when you were hosting. I think that that is a right way to manage the party. You allow the possibility to each person to give, to tell what that person want to say. You know, I think that that is a great point. That is a specific thing all hosts have to take in account. You know, that is very perfect. You know.
Patricia,
Thank you.
can I add something, please?
Jorge, sorry to interrupt you. I have to leave. I have to leave because my groceries just came and I have
Okay.
to start to rock and roll in the kitchen.
Oh, this
It's been a pleasure meeting you all, and Patricia, as always, you are stunning, and you like a celebrity in tandem.
I
I
don't
really like
say
you.
that.
And Palm,
Thank you for
you're
joining.
a rising star host. I think you're doing great here. So nice meeting you all. It's been a thought provoking party, and I have learned a lot from you all. So thank you and bye bye, and see you in the next party. Bye.
See you, Aisha. See you. Well, let's go with Casey. Hello, Casey.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
You're having a long party today, like the old ones. Remember, Casey, maybe last year party?
Oh yeah. I saw this up like hours and hours ago. Never joined it though.
Yes, and you know what? I'm happy because I don't know if it's tandem that maybe they are more flexible with topics. I don't know because I noticed that lately, they people don't report the parties, or at least not my parties. That is a lot to say because I've been reported unfairly maybe a couple of months ago, and I was so sad. I was about to leave the app, you know. And happily, I made a good group of people, and that made me stay. So that's why I'm still here, Casey.
Generally, I don't join big parties, so it's cool to see that this one's been going on for a while.
Yes, and that no one get upset with anyone. I love that.
That's cool. Nice.
Do you think that you can have, or the question would be, Casey, do you have female friends?
I do. I have quite a few.
And do you think that it can develop in something else, or no, they are just friends and good ones?
There's always a chance sometimes, but it's up to, as long as you're both honest with each other, it shouldn't be a problem if it does or it doesn't. What I'm saying is, as long as there's boundaries.
That's good what you said, because you're being honest. You're not saying oh never, but you are also saying that always. So you think it can happen, but also it can happen. So it depends on the situation.
Well, it's happened before. I've had a relationship with a friend before who was female, and I've also have some friends that are girls, and they say some things to me that I think is very inappropriate because they have a boyfriend or something. And I tell them, like, no, you have a boyfriend. Does your boyfriend know that you talk to me like this? And she'll say something like, or she said something like, no, he doesn't, but he trusts me. And I would say to my friend, look, if you're going to talk like this to me, and your boyfriend doesn't know about it, that's very disrespectful for him, and I have nothing against your boyfriend. So, for me, this is a boundary that if you keep crossing, we're not going to be friends anymore.
Very well said. If she couldn't set a boundary, it's very good that you did, Casey. And I have a tough question for you, because you said that it happened to you that you had a friend that then developed in something else, in a relationship.
Yeah.
When was the exact moment that you realized that you had feelings for that person? Did you understand the question? When was that you realized that you developed more feelings?
So we were friends for like 15 years. And
15 years, just friends?
Yeah, just friends. Yep. And then, I don't know how to answer your question, when in the 15 years?
Yes, I know it's difficult. I know it's a difficult question. That's why I ask you.
Well, I mean, I know the exact date. It was on her. I always take her out for her birthday, and it was like 2 years ago, where I took her out for her birthday, and I realized it then because there were a lot of when you look for a partner, right? When you're dating, it's not just about chemistry; it's about compatibility, as well as I don't know, just your comfort level. And it kind of made me realize all three matches, and we were both single, and that's when I said something. And then she told me that she's been in love with me since she was 18 years old.
Oh, that's so romantic. So, while you were friends, she was in love with you, but she didn't tell you anything.
Oh, yeah, because I was dating other people.
Oh, that's real love, isn't it? Because she could have said that from the very beginning, and she didn't because she respected you.
Yeah, sure. I guess. I mean, I think when you're kids, it's a little different.
And what happened? Are you still with her, Casey?
Oh no. Turns out she had a lot of trauma, unaddressed trauma that she didn't deal with, and I didn't know that about her. I didn't know some of the things that she went through in her other relationships that I couldn't. I'm not one to fix somebody. That's something that people have to do on their own.
Yes, I understand. So, You didn't tell me when, but well, I can understand when both talk about the relationship. That was the moment in which you made the first move, something like that. It happened.